Hello everybody and welcome to episode 28 in my Carthaginian campaign let's play for Imperator Rome's 1.3 Livy update. Now in the last episode we continued our war against Phrygia, which originally we instigated against Crete and the faction of Crete as well as the island, so we annexed that long ago and we continued the war with Phrygia and Kush, who were actually the war leader in that, negotiating with them on behalf of Phrygia in order to get the territories of Cyrenica and a little bit of Hellas here, right before they had a rebellion. So we tactfully managed to pull it off 1 month before that rebellion kicked in, because of course it wasn't too clear what territories were going to rebel and stay there. Now we might have been okay, could have continued the war with them. They might have been more likely to actually give in, who knows? It doesn't really matter either way. It looks like they're being shredded apart now, and they survived a rebellion before, but I don't think they're going to really survive this one. If we take a look at what's been going on, they have 261 cohorts, which is pretty thick, but they're out of manpower. They have a shortage of 36,000 men in their armies right now. Even the little city-states here of Arados, Byblos, and Sidon have rebelled against them. Amongst that, they must have been low loyalty as well as the provinces themselves. And that means now that they're just pushing out. You see all the different colors here. It's a complete mess, but they are pushing out east to take some of this territories here to maybe grow themselves, similar to like Decapolis, and even Judea are against them as well. Now, unfortunately for us, I guess, some of the city-states they own, like Megara out this way, haven't rebelled against them, and the ones like Miletos and Rhodes and Knidos. Actually, Rhodes aren't, I don't think, part of it. Yeah, Rhodes are actually on their own. We could deal with them separately. But the point is that if they had rebelled, then we could maybe take them on without breaking a truce or something. So for now, we'll just have to see how this all shakes out. Of course, they have territories down here, and Ammon and Farfara have now popped up as well. So it's not looking good for Phrygia. They're really on their way out. But it's sort of given us a blank slate to decide where we're going to go next. And we fabricated a bunch of claims on Macedon, Acarnania, Egypt, and a few other places as well. And I think what I'm going to do is go for Macedon. They seem like the most interesting one to attack. And that's... Oh yeah, I'm just fabricating another claim on them right now. I was thinking, why couldn't I click declare war? It's interesting because their allies are Nabatae, so we could actually nab this territory ourselves. Hey, see what I did? I'm a genius. We could take that territory for ourselves, and then we'd have a nice little way in to take Egypt on from a land... what do you call it? A land bridge, a connected territory without having to just drop the navy in. So we could then invade Egypt from the east to west. So that's kind of the situation. We kind of just left off dropping all the armies off in Italy to resupply right after the end of the war. Our money has exploded. Of course, we did destroy Athens completely, killed all the pops, razed it to the ground. That's less pops for us to convert. It's quicker solidification of the province. Obviously, removing the city isn't terribly great. I guess, more pops is typically better, but not necessarily when they're not your culture. So we ended up getting 10 grand from doing that, and also a boon to our research for 10 years. But the place is going to be pretty unhappy now, heavily looted for 20 years. So it's always going to be just that little bit unhappy. But good news is the province is actually loyal and gaining loyalty, probably because we killed so many of them. And there's just not that many to cause the unrest, I think. So, we have that little holding there, which is nice. We can have this holding here, which is nice. So we actually have a way into Macedon. I think what I'm going to do is start shipping some of our troops over here to Lamia, get them ready. Have another bunch go this way. We're fabricating a claim now here. I just did that in between episodes. I haven't let time play, but I'm fabricating the claim for Chalcedon, I think, actually. Am I? Let me see. You know what? I actually can't remember which one I claimed. This one had more cities, so I think I've actually claimed this one rather than that one. I think that's what I did. Who knows, though. We could also then piece out Thrace as well separately, so there could be a bunch of territories we grab if we play this right. It might be difficult, though, Actually, no. They don't really have that many cohorts. It probably won't be that difficult unless they just field copious amounts of mercenaries at us, which I'm sure they will. Alright, let's let time play. Of course, this series is supported over on Patreon at the $5 or more level. You can get episodes early if you want to support. Greatly helps the channel. If you don't want to put that much down, if you want to maybe just throw $1 down, your dollar goes about 700 to 800 views far. So it's pretty good, and how much equivalent views that $1 is basically worth. So really appreciate the support on the channel. It's interesting, like we're 28 episodes in. The previous Bosporan Kingdom was 30 episodes when I ended it. So it looks like this one will probably go a bit further, maybe to 40. We'll have to see by the time we're all said and done. And apart from that, we already looked at it. Seleucid Empire, they're getting invaded by Moria, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But essentially for us, what we're going to be planning is really just crossing over into Macedon. If we just station the fleet here, we can just walk over. So I'll probably just do that. It's the easiest thing to do. But for now, we're going to choose a few armies to go over into Lamia. Maybe just 2 or 3, and then start taking some of the forts here. It's hard to say where their 23,000 are going to be stationed. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that's going to be. It could be in any one of these pockets of territory. And that is pretty much it. Of course, nothing's really changed in terms of our court either. So we'll just leave that the way it is. We do have an omen that we could call down. I'm going to actually go with the province loyalty again. Bit of a weird one. It is tempting to go with maybe discipline. Now I'm going to go province loyalty. We'll go discipline. I can't make my mind up. For the upcoming war, we'll go discipline. But I just think, yeah, then after that, we got to go province loyalty. Province loyalty is fine for now. It's just I know that when we grow and get all this Greek territory, it's not going to be. So it would be nice to have it then. But I guess we'll do that when it comes rather than before. All right. So I noticed as well, Heraclea had low food. So I just moved my army out of it. Hopefully it gets a little bit better now. And these guys are now all drilling. Getting ready for the next fight. And we'll have to choose who's going to go. I also just decided to build slave estates and farms. I decommissioned some forts that we had in central Italy. I still have a lot of forts we probably don't need, but I don't mind. Leave them there. It's fine. Okay, what else? What else? Massinissa, 66 years old, still going strong. Got a couple of disloyal characters. Not a big deal, though. I was thinking of getting rid of the guy off this fleet, but he might stay loyal. He might stay loyal enough. Just have to keep an eye on him. He's got the heavy ships, so we want him to, you know, not make any massive mistakes. Alright, so let's take the 34,000 from here, bring him down there, and let's take Maharibal Bood's legacy. This is really not Maharibal, this is Hannibal. Hannibal. Son of Batnawam, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll send him down as well. Those two can go over to Macedon. He can take care of himself. He's level 12 marshal. He's pretty damn good. Maybe we'll pick up a mercenary or something over there. If we see that they've bought one. I don't want to buy my own. Costs me military experience. Not a good idea. Alright, 51,000. This seems like a good number to bring over. Still twice as many cohorts as they have, so. Ship them over to Lamia, and then we'll get ready for our war. Good thing to do before you start a war is obviously begin your claims. That way during the war you get more claims when you're done. So Phrygia are actually at war as well right now, at war with Thrace. And Thrace... Oh no, sorry, no, it's Moesia. I just assumed, based on the color of this territory, that it was Thrace, but it's not. Thrace are actually a subsidiary, not subsidiary, I've been playing Stellaris too much, Megacorp. They are a tributary to Macedon, so I thought maybe that they are both involved in that. Alright, great. So the ships are on their way around. We do have an army down in Athens, actually. I forgot about that. Who's leading this one? Abdon Lakart Blasia. You can stay down here. You might be needed. Bodestart Barca. 77 has died. I actually forgot to check what he was. He was a researcher. Okay. Whenever I don't recognize the name, it's always the researchers. Because you just set them and forget them, you know? Got some very nice high zeal characters here, but I always want to keep it in the family for now. So we'll go with Gizgo. Aptly named. What? And yeah, he's pretty good at it. So influence of the Barca family. Again, the Barca family wants to grow. We had this in the previous episode. So we have 2 minor characters here. Who do we want to bring in? Honestly, neither are that good, and they're both kind of old. So neither are fit to speak in our name. And I'm surprised we're even getting that event, because it's not that bad. I guess there's not many kids. Maybe it's recognizing that, and the fact that they're scorned might be a problem. Yeah, I guess so. We'll definitely need to take in someone. Phrygia want trade routes now? Sure, I don't care. Be interesting to see if they manage to claw their way out of that. I mean, with mercenaries maybe, but they've only got 5 grand. Alright, the troops are dropped off, so we're going to bring Massinissa back here just to watch this straight. They've got 52 ships themselves, Macedon do, so if we could capture some megapolyremes, if they happen to have any, that'd be amazing. So I guess with our 16,000, what we could probably do is buy up a bunch of technology. So export value, that's alright. Pop capacity is +10, that's pretty good. Increase our migration attraction in a lot of places. National free capital import route. Absolutely. Capital idea. So 5% to output from citizens and freemen. Another capital output route. Each of these, by the way, costs 1,600, so it's a lot of money. Sacrifice to the gods cost. I've never done one of those in a long time. Tribute income, 10%, sure. Monthly loyalty to everybody, that's good. Alright, we'll leave it at that then, I guess. Wood, furs, wine, fish, cool. A lack of a governor down in Macedonia. I don't know what happened. Did we get a message that someone died? Maybe we did and I clicked through it by accident. So let's check the families. Yeah, we have a scorned. The Barcas obviously are still scorned. Can we throw a Barca down there? Absolutely no one available to be a Barca. We could throw someone like this on it, and maybe with him having a job, he'll be asked to go into the Barca family. He's actually pretty good. He's got 8 finesse, 9 zeal, 9 oratory. He'd be good at a lot of things. He's actually least capable as a governor, I guess. What about this guy? 7 martial, 6 finesse. Nope. This guy 6, 9, and 9 again. Pretty good characters in the oratory and zeal categories. Let's try this guy, Massanissa Milka. I will put this guy in. He might be better at something else later, but we'll just put him in for now. All right, we're just waiting for the fleet to come back around. So let's get the pre-war music going, seeing as we're going to have one. All right, cool. Something also I was supposed to respond to in the last episode that I forgot to mention. One of our generals died. Is some people have asked me to put my mods on the workshop. The problem with doing that is like I don't support them, you know. I won't be updating them and stuff. So I don't really want to do that, and people subscribe to them and I don't update them and stuff. I think it's a pain in the ass. Honestly, the mods I've made with the clear tooltips and things like that, they're very easily doable yourself. I know that's like a terrible thing to say, but it really is really quick. Like adding this color here and the scorn thing here, it took me like 30 minutes. So I just don't really feel like going through the effort of uploading to the workshop and then maintaining it if an update comes out. I suppose I could just delete them when the update comes out, if they weren't relevant anymore. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, there is a mod on the workshop for Better UI called Better UI, I think. I completely disagree that it's Better UI, in my opinion. There's some things that are nice, but I actually think overall it's a net negative to take that mod on. I think it's a net benefit to just stay vanilla. That's how not into it I am, but a lot of people do like it, so you should go check it out. I think it's by a guy called Agimide, something like that. But yeah, check it out anyway. I mean, he's done some pretty impressive stuff regardless. I just don't like the style he's gone for. Right. So, anything else? Nope, not none. Something that's actually pretty cool though that he has done is he made a mod where it hides the like the manpower, the gold, and the units from enemies. So if you want to attack them, you don't really know what you're going up against. It's mostly for multiplayer, I think that, but it's pretty cool. But it's part of his overall UI mod, so I don't want to use that. But I might just snatch that idea and do that kind of thing for my next Imperator run, so I wouldn't know what we're going up against. That'd be kind of fun, I think. Alright, so we got 2 extra import routes now at our capital. It says we're not getting the wood benefit anymore. I find that hard to believe. Wood and stone? Are you kidding me? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. This isn't added up right. So stone says that we're trading most of it away. Let's sort by... Sorry about this, but we'll sort by Carthago. Find the stone that we're shipping out. Cancel it. And have a look. Oh, apparently so. Apparently we're giving it away. What about wood? Guess we have to look for that one now as well. I guess it'd be better to sort by the actual trade good, and then if we can find wood and find Carthago. Nope. Guess we're not shipping it out. Wood isn't actually really that important to get, though, I don't think. I think it makes it cheaper, is it? Let's see. Wood makes ship recruit speed increased. Yeah, it's not really that interesting. What else are we missing? Livestock. Let's just get some livestock then. We can actually get it from Arvernia, finally. Livestock is actually a pretty good one. It speeds up promotion speed. And then we can get something else. Maybe we can get elephants to make our own elephants more disciplined. There we go. So, elephant discipline 10%. Perfect. A new researcher is needed in the martial category. Let's get Milkiton Blasii. Not that good, but he's fine. Alright, I think we're ready to go to war. We found the Macedonian navy, by the way. There's actually not many of them there. Might just keep our fleet here. It's only half the navy. Alright, what we'll do is just temporarily split the navy. We'll move Macedonis's one out there and keep this one here for now. The rest of the armies can move down now to Lupiae. I dislike that Brundisium is not a city with a port. That bothers me a great deal. I wish I could just at least build my own port, you know? Alright, cool. The armies are marching. Macedon don't know what's about to hit them. They probably do. Deep down. Emperor is still just chilling there. I haven't forgot about them. Just waiting for the right moment. Alright, let's get moving. So the first place you're going to land is Apollonia. Throw out that navy so that we can actually just capture it. We good to go? We're good to go. Let's go. So we're going to try and take Illyria Graeca, which is this area here. Man, a lot of 10-star generals out there. Make me proud. Alright, let's begin the siege. Both sieges. Alright, no enemy presence so far. We got our claim on Thessaly. And I think it's possible to get their entire thing. Right, the fleet is being tossed out. Let's bring in our extra fleet now. That we've let everyone cross. We lost 3 ships while they lost 26. We actually weren't paying our fleet. That was a bit of a mistake there. Alright, we've only got 3 ships now. So what we can do is bring our boys down here. Somehow, I have no idea how they just did that. They've somehow... Oh, I guess they walked around this way? Got 18,000 behind me. We'll lose that battle apparently because of the terrain. Although it's plains. How would we lose again on plains? Seems strange. Alright, just stay there for now. It's fine. So I guess we've got a lot of forts to handle here. So let's go for this one first. Can't get to the other one, so we have to go for that one first. And then we'll just go try to annex everything else. Is there any forts up this way? There's a fort all the way up here. Which I don't know why we can't walk to. What's blocking me? I don't get it. I can go here. I can go there. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, this fort's blocking me. My bad. Alright, we'll just have to go straight for that one then. And we'll just let the other armies kind of capture everything. So when the fleet comes around, we're going to pick up Abdemlakar Blasii, and then we're going to bring him over here to attack the Macedonians. Is this all I have, by the way? I guess so. I feel like I should have more armies. Alright, green. Yeah, whatever. Just say yes to everything. And if Carthage seems to suffer... Yeah, they're losing. They're already losing some. Great. Alright, so trade overview. It wasn't all grain, by the way. I think it was just 2 lots. Alright, that should be enough to keep in the city. Yeah, plenty. Alright, let's change the music. I hate that song. Alright, here we go. So we have 18,000 visible here, 11-star general. I want to bring up this general as well now. Just going to throw him into Athens, pick those guys up and bring them to reinforce the sieges that are going on there. We've got a siege going on here. That's pretty much the best we can do with that. And we've got a siege that will be going on up here. Their fleets are being taken out by our allies. Who's this? Frentania? Oh yeah, we're just about to actually integrate them. That's the prosperity event. We get that like 5 times every hour. Right, they're on the boats. Let's deliver them up to Lamia. Little risky. Just bring them to here just in case. The influence of the Barca family. Who are we going to take on? So we have that governor that we did put in place. I said he'd be good to take him. He's loving and trusting. So let's take Azamilk Barca. Alright, pretty standard stuff. I don't think oh shit, we're in a battle. Fuck. This is the problem. You look away for a second. 36,000 now, though. Ooh. Alright, I've got an idea. I'm gonna move the navy here, drop off here, run down south, and get to that army. Why can't I? I'm gonna back him into that group. It's a bit of a wild thing to do, but it might just work. I think I can do this. Right? Pretty sure I can. A new son has been born, Maharlable, or we could rename him. It's Himilco. Let's name him Himilco as well. Wait, what's our other son's name? Boots. Oh yeah, of course. That's our second Himilco. Alright, so this army is now going to rush down to here. Yeah, cool. And this one's about to retreat into the battle. Now they're going to have no morale, but we'll see what happens. I'll leave the fleet out there just in case we need to pull out of this. Looks like we're winning it even without bringing this army over, but if the other army comes down, then we have them. Yeah, it's 40,000 versus... Oh shit, get in there, get in there. There we go. There we go. Come on, Hannibal. He can do it. 12 Marshal. He's only 24 though. He's facing a big force. He's got a bigger one. A lot of them are already low morale though. Good job. Well done. Killed 25,000 of their 50. We lost 11 of our 65. Nice. That's how you do it. That was a nice play with the, if I do say so myself, with the Navy coming around from the north. Because if it went from the south, we wouldn't have worked. We did lose the siege on that town, but we didn't lose the other one. So we'll leave Hannibal. His troops are pretty damaged. He's okay, though. You know what? Just leave them all here. It's fine. Alright, not much to do there. So what we can do is bring that navy back around and maybe start capturing some territories up here. We want to maybe lock down Thrace. And we need to go out to Nabatae. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I kind of need another army, actually. Or just pull some of these guys out. Don't know if that's enough for Nabatae, though. Just 2 armies. Might be. They're really the ones I should have went for first. I made a mistake with that. But once this place is all sieged up, like Macedon aren't going to come over here again, so we can then leave, get everyone to leave the area. I think. Alright, this siege is almost won. This siege is on 21%. Oh, this army's moved. Oh, don't tell me you're disloyal. Motherfucker. Gonna get yourself killed. Or you might become a tactical genius. Can't jump there. Okay, yeah, just run down here then. Going off and sacking cities for his own personal gain. Alright, we've taken that fort, so we want to take the one in there, and then we have everything in the north. Perfect. Technically, we never need this territory in here. Maybe make them a tribute at some point if they ever want to go to war with us. Really, I'm only after the coastlines. But I mean, I would like that, obviously. But if things get dire and I don't have time, that might be the way it has to be. Right, we're looking for that fort to be won. Oh yeah, I've got the 2 armies down here. Perfect. Forgot about them. Alright. This navy can go down here. Pick some people up here. These guys can move over this way. And there we go. Alright, good. The siege of whatever is won. Excellent. Let's just move down to this one. How's the food situation? Food is good. Big numbers out this way, though, now. Pretty big. We should be able to take this kind of a bit more in peace. quite see where that battle took place. Alright, this siege is won as well now. So now we'll just go for here. Take them out and then swoop in to siege that one. So 2 forts left on the west. Macedon now have how much? 100 cohorts? Yeah, see, they're going to be throwing stuff at me now. Integration of Frentania. Nice. They are but a memory. So, do we want to take on some of these characters? Not really. Not really, not particularly. This guy's actually kind of young and decent commander, so we'll welcome him. It's just him. Him on his own. So, yeah. Great. Are they going to... they might actually be fighting us here, which might be rough. I might have to turn around with this navy. And come up and deal him a definitive blow. Yeah, they're coming in for battle, but not all of them. Strangely, they're splitting their army into 2. Absolutely no idea why they're doing that. More of them are coming in now, though. Might just make this if this other army gets in here and extends it too much. This is a crazy fight right now. Oh god, there's not enough time. There just might be, though. How long is it going to take you? 4th of November. Can they hold out 14 days? I do not think 14 days is what they can make. That seems crazy. I can't believe it's 14 days. Granaries have been raided. We lose 1,000 gold. The guy gains loyalty. Or he can cover his own costs. Yeah, that's fine. Just 2 heavy infantry just holding out. But we still don't arrive for like a ridiculous amount of time. I should have ditched the elephants. 4th of November. That's it. They're gonna lose. We were just a few days late. I'm just gonna retreat to right here. So we lost 20,000 and we killed 24,000. So some of our guys are straight back in on that fight. We're in a dangerous position now. I mean, they could just hop on the fleets and get out of here temporarily. Yeah, I might do that. Just get them out of here. Damn, good fight though. Their commander is pretty good. 6,000 either way. To be expected. We're gonna go to Nabatae. Fuck this place. We'll be back. We're gonna land in Nabatae with absolutely no morale. Now it'll be fine. We'll just take these guys out, piece them out separately, and it should be okay. That 31,000 can then move up north later. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. A bit of a mistake. I mean, they did just swell up their numbers huge, but I should be prepared for that now. For the amount of episodes we've done, you think I'd learn. Right, so we won the siege up there, so that's nice. So now we got 4 armies free for eastern Greece if we want. These guys are gaining the morale back as they go back down to Nabatae, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. We'll be back. Don't you worry. They can work on their little siege. While we work on ours, I guess. Is that all that's in the war? Yeah, it's just Nabatae, Thrace. We might go up to Thrace then next. Doesn't make sense to attack Macedon, actually. Alright, we killed those 9 ships. Our army is here now. Nabatae have 37 cohorts. Alright, so it's not negligible. We're outside of our naval range, though, right now. So we might have to move off in a bit. Don't know where they are. They might not even be here. Might have left. We could go for 2 forts at once. Might be a bit risky doing that. I don't know. Splitting the army like that. To get this, they have to just march out and in. Alright, cool. So this is captured. Excellent. So the west is now ours. Macedon are actually bringing 10k around. I can't believe it. Where's our other fleet? I want you to go up there and kill those mother effers. Or they make a landing, if possible. Oh, they're about to land now. Alright, well, we'll have to just go up and deal with them. That's a level 2 fort, that one. That's a big one. Anything we have for siege ability? We've got our own fort defense, which I think applies to the ones that we've captured when we're defending them. That's 10% more fort defense just straight away. And with particularly good commanders, we'll capture them quite quick. Not too concerned. Alright, we'll kill this army, that's no problem. They didn't even capture anything here. And we'll just keep our fleet here, so that way they'll never really cross. What? Did we just win a siege? What just happened? Did we win a siege or what? I thought it said we did. Not sure how to check that. Isn't there like a message log? We lost the occupation. Nope. Ah, we lost that siege. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's the first time I've ever opened that message log. Flocking to the banner of Milkapil's Barca. The honorable people of Cyrenica have turned out in droves to see the renowned general Milkapil's Barca lead his troops on the way to the great glories. Doesn't he have like one marshal? He's got an infection and he's lazy. Yeah, he's not actually that great. He'll gain loyal cohorts. Sure, if it's gonna piss off Cyrene to say no, then let him have whatever he wants. Oh, it's annoying. Gonna have to chase these guys down. Buratatel Gizgoid has died. He was actually leading an army out here, just keeping him happy. So we'll just assign this to some area. It's not a big deal. No big loss. He was given a token army just to keep him happy. We've got a breach here now. Tempted breach. Pretty tempted. If I see an army attacking these guys, I definitely will. Alright, we captured them. That's all good. Let's get on our boats. Gonna get out of here. The siege of Nessa. Nessana is one. Excellent. Tribal migration. It's all good by me. Right, really there's not much else we can do now except sit here and take some of the food up, which we're doing, while we wait for the siege to complete. Actually, we can go on this, and that'll help. Because we're level 12, so we might as well. We're taking attrition on our navy, so I'm going to send these guys north. And these two are going to go to Cyrene. Yeah, so they're going to head down to Cyrene. We're going to drop the armies up. Don't do this to me. What's your problem then? Why can't I send them down here? Oh, I was clicking the wrong thing. That's why. My bad. Alright, so the plan now is to get this navy over here, pick up everybody, send them up to Thrace, combine them with this side. So the west should be fine, and then we'll put the little fleet in the gap here so that no more fleets get by us. In the meantime, we're taking out Nabatae. So that's really the situation. Everything's going swimmingly. If I didn't... I should have just not attacked Macedon first. I just wasn't thinking. The Siege of Gaza is one. Excellent. So on to the next one. That guy seems to be a really, really effective siege commander. Man, there's such old men out here. Hannibal Bodona, though, is just sieging these places down like crazy. He's really, really good. He's super fast. His speed is uncanny. Alright, the Navy is here waiting to pick up those other guys. Once these 34,000 get dropped down here, the big Navy will take them all. Probably have met in the middle, actually, at Crete. That's a bit more effort. We'll just drop them off here. And this way we should be able to piece out Nabatae, then Thrace. It looks like Thrace are actually the war leader. Is that really the case? That's so weird. Why does that keep happening? So we should take Macedon first then. Okay. Very weird. And then Thrace will be the ones left. Thrace are tiny though. Thrace are the tributary of Macedon. This can't be right. How are they the war leader? Doesn't make any sense. No way. Macedon's the tributary of Thrace. Oh, I got it the wrong way around. They have 41. So a 6 territory nation has these ones as a... Okay. Could happen, I suppose. Maybe it happened a long time ago before they were reduced by Phrygia or something. Did not expect that. That makes sense then why Thrace would be the one leading it. Let's still just have their due. We've had that event many times. Alright, the fleets are combined, so we'll get the smaller fleet to head north and block the strait. The bigger fleets, once that one pulls out, there we go. We'll take all of the troops north to Macedon, I guess. We'll start taking back Macedonian territories. And then we'll go to Thrace. So now we're going to try and take this area. In fact, maybe we'll go for... Yeah, we'll go over here first. Once we're done with Nabatae, we'll bring over everybody as well. So that's done as well now. So up to here. And there we go. That's the last siege. So once we've dropped everyone off at Macedon, we'll take that 300 stack fleet, send them east, pick everyone back up from Nabatae. So we're all over the Mediterranean right now. And they ain't coming back for this territory, which is nice. I wonder how much aggressive expansion we're going to really take on from all this. Could be kind of rough. It's a big area. A lot of pops. It might not even be possible, actually, thinking about it. How big it is. Let's just go with this. Oh, wow. He's really good marshal as well. These guys are all really great characters. They're not necessarily befitting of good governors, though, but... Go with someone pretty... We'll just go with a family member, then, if that's going to be the case. Whatever. That's this area. That's the governorship of Tarraconensis. Okay. Alright, the troops are there. Are we going to just land in from here? I think we should. Untiring devotion. We have Abdul Makar Egerid, cultivating quite the reputation and a man of decency and honor. Splendid. 76 stability. Wow. Can't believe how high we've actually maintained that. It's crazy. Back in the day, as a republic, we're struggling to keep it up to 30. Alright. Did they remove a fort? They did. They removed their fort here. That's the second time the AI have done that in the game. I don't know why they do that sometimes. Alright, let's start sieging anyway. And we'll send the fleet back down to pick up the guys at Nabatae. Seeing as they're about to take it. No armies here, by the way. These 37 cohorts, nowhere to be found. I guess they're off at sea or marching through Phrygian territory or something. I don't know. Right, the siege is won out here, so that means Nabatae. We can't take it. Are you kidding me? Well, we can make them a client state. That's something. But it says right now that we can't take it because we don't have coastal... It needs to be a coastal territory adjacent to your land. It needs to be in control range of Carthaginian Empire. So it's apparently 660.79 away from me. This is the second time we've seen control range. I'm just going to screenshot that. Yeah, 650 is what we obviously have, and it must be just a little bit out of it. Okay. Interesting, though. Right, I guess it's a bit disappointing. We'll just take them in as a client state. We can integrate them later then. So it's no big deal. 5 aggressive expansion. It might actually end up being better that way. It's less expansion. Less AE. And they are of our culture, so it should be even quicker. Alright, let's get back on this town. And we'll wait for the fleet to come get us. It's halfway down. You can see the Carthaginians there, 30,000. Approaching us from 2 sides. Oh my god, the speed! That loop around. Now they're going to get here on the 20th of October. But if we were to... force march, when could we get out there? 10th of October. So we can fight them in our own territory rather than fight them on a fort. And we'll split them up. Kind of, actually. I guess it's not true because they could just turn around. Well, they're not anyway, so we are splitting them, which is good. Tough fight, though. Hamilcar Blossii, not doing too good. Not doing too good. Rolling some 1s. Now he's rolling some 2s. Starting with low morale as well, obviously. Looks like he has it though. Only barely. Alright, good. So, how's our kid, by the way? So, what is he now? He's 15. So, we could maybe get him tutored. What's he good at? Let's check him out. 7 martial. Not bad. Ended up having pretty good martial by the end. Maybe we could... he's looking to become a tyrant. There's chance of gaining 1 and some corruption. Holy shit, he's corrupt already. What has he got? He's content and he's got an inflammation. Why is he so corrupt? Corruption is due to base 20%. Why is that his base, though? I don't understand. Am I missing something? His wealth? No. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he did have something that gave him corruption? Weird. Not too sure. Not too sure. So he wants to become a tyrant. Oh, I guess he just gained it over time. Because he's trying to become a tyrant? Oh, actually, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Unless it does affect your base corruption, which would be crazy. It would make sense if it gave you some corruption, but not gives you a base of 20. You know, base means that's your starting point forever. Maybe that's what it does. In which case, he's gained a lot. I mean, I don't know what you'd be doing as a 15-year-old to be that corrupt, but I think, yeah, we'll see if we can train him to be a little bit better in martial, and then we'll have to find someone who's good in finesse and charisma to marry him. So let's see if we can do that. So let's go to our royal tutor, Balhano Gizgo. We'll ask him to tutor the heir. Select and give him a martial education. Now we are frail, intelligent, orator, and ambitious. Oh, we're ambitious, and there's a chance of receiving a negative ambition if we're ambitious. If the tutor is, I'm gonna do it anyway though. So, let's see what we gave him. Become a great warrior. That's good. So it wasn't a negative ambition then. That's nice. All right, chance of gaining 1, low chance of gaining 2. I mean, it's basically the same as what he had anyway. But. All right, we're on the boats. Gonna go up to Greece. 101,000 men. Land up here and stop them from pissing me off so much. Let's try this fort again, seeing as we won the battle now. Aberami Gizgo died at the age of 74. Tributary payment that's come from Cynetia. It's in Iberia, I think. So we lost our Mefka head. Let's get a new one in. Batnoam Hiramid is pretty good, but we'll go with this guy, Gizgo Eshvalid. Need to get some of these people into the families. Abdul Makar Blasio, man, a lot of deaths. I should have checked actually. What did he do? What was he? No idea what he was. The governor? Yeah. Died at sea. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry, not a governor. I meant commander. Batnoam Hiramid. Let's get him in there. 10 martial though. Pretty good. Excellent. We're a little low on food in this army. We kind of need them to really make some progress so we can take some of the capitals. So the other 100k are just going to land around here and start fighting some open battles. Where are they actually? There they are. Miraculous recovery. Hey, we didn't need to heal him. He healed himself. Doctors are overrated anyway, it said. Alright, what could we import that would give us... Livestock seems to keep going away. I don't understand why that's happening, but okay. Got some from Nabatae, our new client. Nice to see. Speaking of new client, maybe we should just improve our opinion so we can integrate them in future. Hanno. A new child is born. Another son. Hanno. That's a good name. Unrivaled wealth. So Hannibal Badona, our beastly commander here. Recent passing of Aberami Gizgo has caused widespread interest amongst the court. So we've had this event many times where who's going to get the wealth? He's staking a claim to it. Hannibal support of a number of other wealthy patricians from around our Carthaginian empire is widely considered to be the rightful heir to this fortune. Well, if that's the case, maybe we'll just give it to him. We could split it amongst everyone and the state, but I want him to be nice and loyal. So say his claim appears valid. He's after gaining 3.5 grand. He's going to be a powerful man, this guy. Might be good to marry into one of our daughters or something. Scorned family, Gizgoids again. Spreading them out. So we've got 5 armies here moving out to the island, to here and to here. Himilco falls ill. This is our, obviously our leader right now, our emperor. So he's got the inflammatory trait, so inflammation. So he'll just pay for himself. 22,000 is his wealth. Holy shit. Someone else said in the comments, by the way, give holdings to everyone to increase commerce income. I prefer just keeping them so I can give them out to get loyalty benefits. So, I know we do have a lot though, but still. Never know, might need them. Incendiary slave speaks in Aritum. So this is in Italy somewhere. This guy looks kind of cool. 11 oratory. Round up the troublemaker and his supporters and crucify them. I think that is what Himilco would do. He is harsh, although he's also just. I don't know how we kind of figure that out. This does say he's legendary for his calm, unbiased opinions, but he's also harsh. So, I don't know. So, I'm gonna say see you later. Actually, well, maybe I won't say see you later. He's Canaanite. He's Bastitanian in culture, though. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's, he could be useful. We'll lose popularity. Our Bodo Hanid. Hang on a sec. Is he the governor? He is the governor. He'll lose loyalty as well. That's a bit risky. He'll lose loyalty. Okay then. It's fine. Let's give this guy, he's been here for a long time, regional cognomen. We'll lose more popularity, but this guy will gain some popularity. You might love it. The Italiot, of course. Okay, so what we can do with that character we just got is maybe slam them in here to help us with that aggressive expansion. He's already a decent statesman, 11 oratory. So that can really help in future, as he's only 31. So if he builds up that statesmanship, he'll be really great at lowering aggressive expansion. That's why I took him on. Okay. Continue with the war against Macedon. Looking good. Alright. We are free of, what do you call it, forts around this area, so we should be able to just do what we want. Basically. Take these guys out. I'm gonna wait till they lock. There we go. They are locked in. And we have, of course, Hannibal leading this army. They split their forces yet again for unknown reasons, and they're going to get cut down systematically. Alright, great stuff, guys. So, let's split up now to absolutely everywhere. Take all of this territory instantly. And I think if they're fleeing, we'll just cut them down. We just killed 18,000 men completely. They had nowhere to go. Good job. I don't know why they had nowhere to go. I mean, oh, they were mercenaries. They're mercenaries. And these ones are stuck here, so they're going to get killed. Yeah, 13,000. See you later. Kind of wish it was Hannibal that I sent there. I didn't micro it that well. And the siege is won. Excellent. So this area was just completely dealt, you know, a stinging blow right at the exact same time. And we're just going to march across into Chalcedon. And then we'll peace out Macedon separately. And say get wrecked, basically, to them. In fact, we should just get marching now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This guy's actually a decent doctor, but we've had a medical accident. A rather embarrassing incident has occurred during the treatment. While performing a routine procedure, he managed to completely fail and leaving him with horrific injuries. He's going to become blind. Himilco is going to become blind. Holy shit. He had an inflammation. I wonder where it was. Continue the treatment, though. But of course, the thing isn't correct. So he's actually become castrated. So the fucking event is wrong, as we've seen before. Previously we got an event that said he was castrated, but he became frail. So I guess it's just not hooked up properly in the back end. Well, that's a hell of a lot worse, but at this point in his life, he doesn't really mind too much, you know. He essentially just got neutered. It might hurt his personality somewhat, you would think, but apparently it's just the fertility that's taken a hit. But I would dare say his martial would go down or something. I don't know. But no, he's fine. He just won't have any more kids. He had 5 kids, though. Not a big deal. But that's, I mean, it's pretty bad, to be honest. I'll wait till his treatment finishes, and then we'll probably get rid of that guy. Because you would imagine, I mean, he's harsh, right? You would imagine that if you somehow went in with an inflammation, let's say your balls were inflamed, fair enough, right? It doesn't tell you where the inflammation is. But he managed to remove them? Or I guess he just did some damage to them to the point where it's like they have to be removed. I guess I could see a situation where this is forgivable. It's just that the inflammation has a picture of lungs. So I always think, like, how did that happen? But I guess it's like, okay, maybe he had swollen balls. And while the guy was in there working away at them, nicked a few of the wrong little niggly bits, and he was like, look, I gotta take them off completely or else they'll get infected. So I guess that could happen. Could happen. Alright, everyone's crossing over into Chalcedon. Let's wrap this up. We have the west. Oh shit, where have they appeared? Oh, mercenaries, fuck off. Alright, we'll leave these guys on the boats. They'll go around and deal with that. That's so annoying though. Macedon Takfarinid. He was the doctor. So I guess after that, he succumbed to a highly stressful environment. I could imagine. He just chopped off the emperor's balls. And now he's like, died of stress. I can imagine. He had to go back in there and he's probably just freaking out at like what he'd done. Alright, well, good on him. Let's get someone else in now. We don't really have anyone that good. Again, we're just choosing all these minor characters, which has me a bit worried. But we'll get in Budar Uketicus. Alright, so that's all good. We need to split these armies out a bit. Doesn't look like there's any forts out this way either. Oh yeah, that's because Pella is over here. I was confused at where I was looking. Right, 49 Thaui. I'll bring them all over west in a sec. Did I not just move this? I thought I just moved it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got problems. Pull back, pull back. Battle of Tragalos. Why can't he move? And he can't leave combat for now. They're just going to completely smash me. That's annoying. Alright, well they're going to retreat really far. Not a big deal. Where's Hannibal actually? He should really be up there. Hannibal's here. Just annoying they're undoing all my work out this way. I kind of have to be over there quickly. It's so annoying that they could just buy mercenaries and do that though. Mercenaries are the worst thing in this game. 51,000. That retreating army stopped here. They did. Okay. And we have hill terrain, so let's just stay there. No hurry. We're all fine. Bring up Hannibal. He'll get the job done. Looks like they're heading to Cassandrea. Now we're gonna move there. Oh, wrong place actually. It's here. And they don't want us to fight them there, so move here instead. And Hannibal's just going to jump everyone off the ships. Massinis is going to deliver the troops personally. And 130,000 are just going to jump on these guys. 160,000. Big battle. Hannibal's in there, but he's got low morale. It's a little bit of a concern. Macedonian morale and their resolve is huge. Let's go with discipline. Let's really give us that extra oomph that we need here to finish this off. Alright, no problem. No problem to Hannibal. What a man. Now, I think we can at least start pushing out with pretty much everyone, except for Hannibal. He's going to get back on. Hannibal's third. There he is. Is that everybody? That is everybody. And the cavalry, man, I still haven't used this cavalry in so long. We need to get over west. Look at them. They're just recruiting new troops as well and what they've taken. It's the cheek of them. Alright. Let's head west. Drop off our troops over that way. We're so close, though, to piecing them out. If we just take, like, I don't know, 5 more territories, it's really not that much. There's an enemy navy there as well now. And they're recruiting as well all the time. I'm assuming they're going to retreat down here. Nope, they're going to Thracian territory, it seems. Good stuff. Where's the navy? Navy is circling around Hellas. In the Peloponnese. Actually, something I just realized. I couldn't see the time of this episode. Okay. A petitioner approaches. Balhano Gizgo, a mature individual by the name of Balhano Gizgo, approached our emperor in private this morning. In a hushed voice, he spoke of a vision of the near future in which he was found by his loved ones, having been burnt at the stake. How awful. We should take good care of him or convince him that all will be well. We are just... Let's not mess with him too much. Alright, so Macedon is... Are you kidding me? This is so annoying. Hang on. Buyout successful. Great. Okay. We do the same out here. Alright, we just bought the mercenaries. I don't know why I didn't think of that. They're ours now. Ain't getting past me. Ain't taking any of these forts back, that's for sure. Let's finish these guys off. I hope I'm not suffering food problems anywhere. I haven't really been keeping up with that. Alright, this will be the end of Macedon. It's so close now. Put up a good fight with those extra mercenaries. I don't know why I didn't think about that purchasing thing before. Would have been great in previous episodes, especially when we were dealing with Rome and stuff. There was just so many mercenaries coming out of all those small towns. These are mercenaries as well. Alright, almost done. Hannibal is there himself. He wants to get the job done. Oh, someone else is going to beat him to it, actually. Then we're going to hop back on the boats and go for Thrace, which will be the final little nail in the coffin for them, I guess. I hope we can get all this. It is a lot. Might have been all for nothing, actually, considering that it's so much. But it would be cool. I mean, at the same time, it's also, like, not that much. It's only, like, 3 or 4 provinces. Okay. So that's Macedon done. So I want that. I want this. All of that. A little bit of this. This is just not possible? There's... Oh yeah, they're subject. Well, I'm an idiot, haven't I? Well, we have it all, so... All we have to do is head back west and continue fighting Thrace. This is all they have left now. Just 1 fort stands between us and victory. And we do seem to have just enough food to continue. So I guess I'll leave the mercenaries out here for now, and we'll pile everyone back onto the boats. They're buying more. I'm just gonna have to buy them. Offer refuse. Fuck them. Well, if they're coming this way, they're probably gonna end up walking here. I don't know how that's happened. It's a mistake on my part. Alright, come on guys, get on the boats. I need to wrap this up for this episode. 281 ships, let's drop them somewhere over here. Alright, we won the battle. We completely wiped everyone there. That was mercenaries, though, so that's expected. And we're just going to force march onto this tile, and force march back on this way. Our son has gained... Wait, what? This is our son? That's cool. Look at him. He's wearing his little blue tunic thing. He's only 17. What a man he's grown into. Oh, he's really come of age. Son of the Emperor gains an inflammation. Alright, well. Seek treatment. Let's take out these guys. And we're going to go straight on for that fort. These guys have almost no morale, so we'll just chase them while we can. While they're about to take that territory. How much money does Macedon even have at this point? 700? Wow, they really don't... I don't know where they get the military experience for all these mercenaries, to be honest. They're just bringing in more. Look at this. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Goddamn joke. Tactical genius. Himmelko Barca is saying that to Ebulis Hickestad or whatever. So he's just winning these battles against these mercenaries, basically, I think. He is a mercenary as well. Well, he's just become more powerful. So good for him. I'll have to fight another one here. Wow, he is beating numbers twice his size, basically. But I just don't want to let them capture anything. Right, these guys need to stop moving. We need to turn off force march. And go for that fort. And that'll be the final thing. Because that fort will capture pretty much everything except this province. Territory. We're victorious. We're victorious. Alright, did we just wipe those mercenaries? We did. Great. Good job. We're going to keep a guy here. Going to keep an army there. Stopping mercenaries coming down. We're going to keep one... Yeah, these guys can actually get back on the boat, these two. And the boats are going to go back up here. What a massive effort this is. How long has this taken us, by the way? 6, 7, 8? 8 years? I think we started on 604. We did get Nabatae, though, which is good. So I guess we're getting good stuff, but it feels like it's taking me really long. I should be, like, in another war right now, probably. That's probably the right thing to do. In fact, I do have a lot of political influence. Are Phrygia's wars all over? They are. They've calmed down. So that's Phrygia now. We have a truce with them for how long? I don't know where we are in this. There we are. Nope, that's not us. I guess it'd be easier to check my own. I have a truce with Nabatae. I don't have a truce with anyone else. So why can't I attack these guys? Oh, just no CB. So I could totally attack Phrygia again. Wow. And how much have they got? 20 cohorts? Dude, I think I know where we're going next. We're just going to ravage the coastlines down here. So yeah, let's start fabricating. Maybe we could try to take Aeolia or something off them. You can only fabricate one claim at a time. Against one particular nation. Alright, we're victorious again. Nice, good job. Alright, we should be able to just demolish all of these armies, basically. We're taking the island of Rhodup. Or that's part of Rhodup. I think they're going to march all the way out here and get killed. Amantus Gizgoid has died. Alright, we killed that army as well. Alright, this is the final fort. I think this will be it. I hope this army that's retreating doesn't go anywhere and take something from me. Wow, we're getting a lot of deaths. Sue for peace from Thrace. Not even going to read it. Lack of governor in Lucania. I'm really pissed off with how many... We'll just have to go with someone who's part of a family. Our families, they were really good for a long time, and now they're really starting to just become full of females. Look at the amount of females. What's going on? Look at all the females. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 male. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 female to a total of... What was it? 12? I guess it's not like that much more, but it feels like a lot more. I feel like 50-50 anyway. Yeah, not much. Nothing I can do about it. Other than just try to recruit the best men for the job, and then or people from families, and then they eventually have more kids. Tributary influx. This is coming from Turdetania. Absolutely. If that army's on the move, we're gonna have to chase them. This guy died. Boods Barca, level 8. This is our son. 8 marshal. He did end up gaining that extra marshal, so he can go off and get his own taste of battle here and chase down some guys. Don't know if he'll get them as fast as the other guy will, though. He might. Alright, we're just waiting on that fort. I could see, you know, force it, but I kind of don't want to. There we go, we just got it. Didn't need to. Alright, so that is Thrace completely done. So let's see. Let's see what we can really get here. What was it? How worth it was this? 30 on the war score. 51 on the war score. 97. Oh, you fucking kidding me. You're breaking my balls. 108. Damn. I guess when you're killing off a faction as well, it's just that little bit more, I think, that says, hey, don't do that. I could just leave Thrace alive and destroy Macedon. That might be better. So I could do all that. I could take all that. So that's 26 aggressive expansion. 26. Or, just thought about it as well. Maybe Thrace could become a client state. And then we just take the rest from Macedon. Let's see what this kind of comes to. Yep. Looks like that'll be better. So we'll get Thrace as a client state, and we'll get everything that Macedon had. And it's 25 aggressive expansion. Pretty good. And then eventually we can just integrate Thrace. No problems. Nice way of doing it, actually. Okay, cool. Boom. So the Macedonian elite. Pass judgment on the families. I know you guys would be like, oh, get the family. Blood of Antipatros. Blood of the Argides. Blood of the Argides. They all have the blood in them. You know what, I'm not really a fan of any of that blood shit. So I'm just going to get the first guy. And I'm going to say fuck the rest. I don't care if you guys care about it. I'm really not into the blood trait. I don't think it should be in the game. I think it's ridiculous. It's weird. It's not accurate. And it's stupid. If you want to have a prestigious family, that's different. Having an actual blood trait is fucking weird. Alright, anyway. That's just my opinion. I took one of them just because he's actually a really good commander. He's level 11. Okay, so that's the situation. Gained a big foothold in Greece. Now we're kind of fabricating on Phrygia. Kind of want to fabricate 2 or 3 times before we attack them. Now we could immediately begin attacking this whole band here in Aetolia. There's gonna be a lot here for us to fight. So, and we can just piece them all out separately, taking all over Greece. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. Pretty much just go straight into it. Maybe, you know, take a year, maybe 2 years max to let the armies recover. Assign some things around, the governors and such. I'll do that in the next. I'll do that in between maybe. Yeah, figure out where things are gonna go. But yeah, for now, I mean, that's pretty much it. So in this episode, basically today, and we still have Egypt to think about. I might actually just recruit up another army and do 2 wars at once. Might not go well. It's a bit of a gamble, but I think it'd be cool. The aggressive expansion might not be that easy to handle when it starts really building up, though. Can we colonize this yet? Still not. No. Down here? Still not. I'll have to move some things around, maybe. Should be able to get it pretty soon. Culture has taken a little bit of a while to spread, but religion is there now. That's good. This is the religious map mode. We can see we're almost dominant Canaanite now, all along Iberia and Africa, which is nice. Italy's pretty close. Our new holdings in Greece, though, obviously are not. If we were to look at culture map, a bit less so, but still pretty good. Punic culture is in Iberia in a decent way, but not everywhere. You know what? Something I completely forgot to do. You probably do know, is the missions. We finished off Brentania because they integrated today. So we can consolidate Aeternum. And then we can pick a side, whatever the hell that means. Latium is governed by a member of the Hanid family. That was just pure luck. We actually gained 1 finesse doing that. And then Triumph in Italy. Italia has a governor employed by the Carthaginian Empire. Bodo Hanid the Italiate is head of the family. Loyalty, or is just there, and loyalty is greater. His loyalty is greater than 33. Population output, citizen output, or happiness for a while, and he gains 1 marshal. And we're finished. So I think this is the growth of Magna Graecia might be the only one left. That is one of these kind of DLC ones. That other one we just did for Italy was an auto-generated one. We could do growth of Magna Graecia. I'm sure it'll basically be pretty easy. We have everything there, so it's probably just to do with building and investing into trade routes and stuff like that. It's probably fine. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. It was just, I mean, this is probably the way that these ones are just going to go. It's just constant warfare, and I find it kind of hard to commentate because the family stuff does fall to the wayside. Actually, we're definitely going to do the War Council again. The family stuff kind of falls to the wayside a bit, and I'm just like kind of, you know, microing probably not that well armies around the place and taking territories. But that's kind of like the push that we have to do now if we want to achieve our goal in the next, basically we've got 100 years left on that clock. So in 100 years, we've got a lot out here. Byblos have grown quite a bit. Sidon grew as well. Ardos, so they've expanded out of their own holdings. That's nice to see that they managed to pull that off. So we actually don't even need this. If we just need to fight them for the coast now, not necessarily Phrygia anymore, which is interesting. I probably would have preferred to fight Phrygia, one solid nation. But yeah, I think what we'll do is claim along here, claim like Cyprus, and then try to take all that and see how that all shakes out. And then we've also got our claims on Cyrene. If we fight Cyrene, we can actually fight Egypt and vice versa. So depending on who we want to go for first. So it's interesting. You know, we've got, I think clearing out Greece is going to be the most tough thing to do and time-consuming thing to do. They're going to be buying mercenaries like crazy. So we really just want to like put the pedal to the metal. Now that Macedon bought a bunch of mercenaries, mercenaries here can't be bought again for a while. If we keep the ones that we've obtained as well, maybe then we can clear out this area a bit quicker and use our navy to really just drop around and take them out one by one. So I think that's going to be the goal, and we'll get Hannibal to kind of lead the charge against Greece. Then we'll let all these fabrications kind of take place on Phrygia and mop them up afterwards. I think we're on track, just about, but I think we are. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.